Everyone's chasing 32-bit float audio, timecode sync, and internal recording these days. Those are amazing features if you're doing field audio, multicam shoots, or you're going to be syncing in post. But let's be honest, most creators don't need all of that. What we do need is clean, reliable, great sounding wireless audio, something that works with your phone, camera, or laptop without draining your bank account, and that's where the Saramonic Air comes in. This is Saramonic Air, a dual-channel wireless system that skips the fluff and delivers where it counts. Non-disclaimer, quick note, Saramonic is the sponsor of today's video. They sent over the Saramonic Air for me to test, and yes, they do get to preview the video before it goes live, but just to be clear, everything you're hearing in this review is 100% my own opinion. They haven't asked me to say anything specific, and I'm not removing anything based on their feedback. If something's great, I'll tell you. If something's not, I'll still tell you too. Let's get into it. Now let's quickly run through the features of the Saramonic Air. The Saramonic Air is a 24-bit dual-channel portable wireless system that operates on the 2.4 GHz frequency band, offering lavalier support with broadcast quality sound, 2 levels of noise reduction, 3 EQ modes to shape your tone, a color display, real-time monitoring, 3.5mm outputs, and gain control, USB-C and lightning adapter. It works with basically everything, all with a 300-meter range and 9 hours of battery life. The first thing you notice is the charging case. It's made mostly of metal, pocket size, see-through lid, so you can visually confirm your adapters are in place, mics are docked, and charging without opening it. These transmitters, like the one I have here, are lightweighted, compact, and feature-packed. You've got a built-in mic, obviously, and a different input for the included lavs, which I really do like, but also wished was a 3.5mm port, as I'm not sure I could get a replacement if mine went missing. But I like these ones as I used them on different sets, miking on my talents, and it didn't disappoint one bit. The lav mic, which has a 9.7mm capsule, is what you're hearing me speak through right now. I'll be comparing it to my more expensive Saramonic Ultra later on in this video, so please stick around. You also get a mute button and a 2-level environmental noise cancellation. The receiver is where Saramonic really flexes. It's got a 1.05-inch color screen, real-time audio levels, gain control, noise, and EQ settings. You can plug it directly into your phone, camera, or computer. Right now I have it plugged into my camera. Thanks to USB-C and lightning adapters and a 3.5mm output port. And with this receiver, you're able to make all your adjustments you wish to make, whether you are shooting on your phone or camera. Another nice feature is that it powers on with your camera and it can trigger your phone's recording app if your phone allows such function. If you got a Sony camera, you can grab one of these adapters, so you don't need wires connected between the receiver and your camera. I used the Air on a full production that I recently shot, as I earlier mentioned, and although I had it as backup audio, it worked perfectly due to its size and the possibility of easily connecting the lav mics. I also tested it with a friend and it performed excellent. And action.
It's literally been a dream come true to play at Stamford Bridge and score a penalty at Stamford Bridge. Honestly, best day of my life. Yeah!
Action.
Thierry Henry said in a recent interview that the one thing that stops players from reaching their full potential is the fear of making mistakes.
Now let's talk dollars. The base kit, no lavs, is just $149. The full kit with 2 lavs, just $169. That's honestly crazy, given everything the system does. And you would agree with me that most of the competition out there does not have lav mic support, real-time monitoring with gain adjustment control all at the same time. Saramonic Air gives you all that plus dual device output, real EQ and noise control, charging while recording. I feel it's just creator focused, period. My studio mic, if you've been following me here on this channel, is the Sennheiser MKH416, which is a completely different type of mic and it's just above the frame. So this is the audio coming from the 416, mic test 1 2 3, mic test 1 2 3, and this is a Saramonic Air, mic test 1 2 3, mic test 1 2 3. I have now the Saramonic Ultra on my chest alongside the Saramonic Air. Remember, or in case you're not aware, the Ultra has 32-bit audio, internal storage, time code, and more. So this is how the Saramonic Ultra sounds versus Saramonic Air. Mic test 1 2 3. Now on the Air, mic test 1 2 3. Ultra again, mic test 1 2 3. Saramonic Air, mic test 1 2 3. Let's go out to test the range and noise cancelling feature on the Saramonic Air. All right, so we're outside in the fields. You probably see a tractor come around, filling the fields with sand. Currently, noise cancellation is turned off. The tractor is currently in front of me. At this time, I have the receiver connected to my Sony A7 IV using the Saramonic Sony horseshoe adapter, so there are no cables connected between the receiver and the camera. Next, I have the Saramonic Ultra on my chest as well as Saramonic Air. The reason why I have the Saramonic Ultra is because it has internal recording 32-bit float. You can easily activate noise cancellation all from this transmitter. It's more expensive, but with the Saramonic Air, the only thing you can do is mute the. And just to check that I have this unmuted, I'll lift it up and I see the blue light, and I'll mute again. And then the blue light is on. So you cannot activate noise reduction or noise cancellation on the Saramonic Air, but you can do that on the Saramonic Ultra. So Saramonic promises 300 meters, clear line of sight. Remember, clear line of sight, no obstruction between the transmitter and the receiver. But before we do a test, 300 meters, which is more than 2 football fields, I want to say a few things that this wireless system does that I haven't seen on any other wireless microphone system at this price point. Number one is speaker mode. Speaker mode allows you to be able to listen back to playback or listen to other stuff on your mobile phone, tablet, or computer without disconnecting the transmitter if you already had it connected. Number two is limiter option. The limiter can limit how loud sound levels are, so you don't have clipping. Another thing I want to mention is that I have the receiver set to safety mode, so I have a high level and low level just in case there is clipping. I can use one of the channels or one of the tracks as my audio. On default, the speaker mode function is on. You can turn it off if you want, but that will have the receiver reboot. A quick reboot usually happens after you deactivate or activate it. The number three function I like that this wireless system does, I haven't seen on any other wireless mic system within this price point, is filters. So it has low-cut filters for 150 Hz and 75 Hz. I will not walk the whole 300 meters because 300 meters is more than 2 football field lengths, and it's possibly at the end where you have the trees, the bushes behind me. The reason being I'm the only one here. I have no one spotting me behind the camera. So I'll just do maybe 2 football fields and then come back and we're done, all right? So let's walk back. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'll turn around at this point. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hopefully no disconnection. I'm very close to the receiver. So there's a tractor driving behind me, and I'll keep walking. And let's see how good this keeps connected. Of 180 meters, and there should be a connection between the transmitter and the receiver. I would believe that. I don't see anyone using this system beyond this point, but I'll just walk backwards a bit and see if we still have a connection. Remember, there should be clear line of sight between the transmitter and the receiver. So this is how it sounds at this point. Hopefully there's still connection. If there's still connection at this point, it's good. I don't see anyone using it past this point, except you're doing an undercover covert mission. All right, so let's walk back to the camera. Now, as I'm walking back to the camera, there's a few things I want to say. I used this device on some personal projects, and I was so impressed with the quality, with the fact that it has its own port to connect its wired lapel mics, so you can have a wired lapel mic on your talent and have the little transmitter hidden somewhere in the talent. Super light, super easy, it's super strong, would not fall off, would not disconnect. I never had an issue with it disconnecting or falling off with this different locking option. I used it in a documentary, and playing back, I was super impressed.
Very loving mum and dad who are very strong family people, so it was a very happy childhood.
It's something I can easily carry around with its extra accessories without feeling that I'm carrying too much. If I'm using my Sony camera, I don't have to carry a 3.5mm auxiliary cable to connect between the receiver and my camera. So that's mostly it. Here's the deal. The Saramonic Air is practical, it's powerful, it's affordable. Would I love to see internal recording in a future model? Yes. Would 32-bit float be amazing? Definitely. time code? Maybe yes, but if it ever happens, then that would be perfect. But without any of these things, this mic system delivers. If you're a vlogger, journalist, educator, filmmaker, or content creator, this is one of the best wireless systems you can get under $200. In fact, under $170. Links in the description. Hit that like button, subscribe if you found this helpful, and drop a comment if you want to see this compared to your favorite mic. See you in the next one. It's your Filmmaker. Peace.